Hi guys, Dawn B's Beauty Over 50. I just wanted to share what I'm going to be doing this week. I'm doing a concealer challenge for mature skin. I have 5 concealers in here that I've chosen. I have other concealers, but these are the 5 that I want to use this week to see how they hold up under certain conditions. Okay, my skin, I'm 51 years old. My skin runs from drier to sandpaper. I mean, it gets really, really dry in the winter. So dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a concealer that I'm going to use this week. Today is Monday. The first concealer I'm going to pick is the one I like the least. The one I like the least out of these 5, you can see the other 4, is this one from Wet n Wild. This is their Nude for Thought number 808, and it's vegan. This concealer. You can see part of it is worn off. The name is worn off, but this is the concealer. You can see that. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same makeup every day. The same thing I'm going to use every day. My primers are going to be the e.l.f. and the Professional. The e.l.f. Hydrating Primer and the Professional. For my foundation, I'm using the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation in light medium. For my eyes, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Eyelid Primer in sheer. For my shadows, I'm going to be using a combination of the Naked 2 Basics and the Hard Candy Birthday Suit. This is a matte palette. This is one of their, I think this is one of their only matte palettes. They might have another one out now. For my cheeks, I'm going to be using the IT Cosmetics CC Plus Radiance Ombre Blush in Je ne sais quoi. For my contour and highlighting, if I choose to use this, I might not use this every day, is the Wet n Wild Megaglo Contouring Palette in Dulce de Leche. For my brows, I'm going to be using this e.l.f. Brow Palette in medium. For my liner, I'm going to be using this Ardency in Monster in the Smooth Ride Supercharged Eyeliner in black. And for my lashes, I'm using the Wet n Wild Max Volume Plus Waterproof Mascara. And I think name is, hold on. The name is online, but this says C141A. Online is called Amped Black. This is the only color that they have. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my eye makeup now. You can see I have no makeup on, puffy eye, as usual. This redness has started to go away. Okay, so with the magic of the camera magic, I'm going to have my eye makeup on right after this, and then we'll start. Okay, guys, I'm back. I just finished my eye makeup. You can see it's been done. I had a little bit of a problem this morning. My allergies have kicked into full gear, and all of a sudden I just went through a sneezing and coughing fest, so it took me a little longer to do my eye makeup. And normally I don't do my makeup this way. I normally do my face first, and I do my eyes last. I know a lot of people say, oh, you shouldn't do it that way. I've been doing it that way for years, so that's how I do things. Okay, so you can see the eyes are on. Now I'm going to get to doing my concealer test. Here's the concealer that I said I would be using first. Okay, so I'm going to put this on in the places that I would normally put my concealer. So when I put my concealer under my eyes, I just dot that on. You know what? Hold on. Let me pause this for a minute. I want to come in closer. Okay, guys. I think it's on now. Okay. You can see I've dotted some under my eyes. I'll be looking in my mirror right here. That's the place where I usually use it the most, and my nose. Okay. I'm looking off to the sides because I'm looking in the viewfinder and not at the actual camera, but I'm looking at the camera. Okay, guys. Yeah. Just trying to see what it looks like on the camera. Put some on my face. I have a little bit of redness left here. I'm using my fingers to blend it out because that's how I usually blend out most of my concealers anyway. Unless there are certain concealers that I don't use my fingers with. Like the Tarte Shape Tape. I usually use a wet blender. But for this one, if I use a wet blender, it will just blend it right away. And then there's nothing I have to start all over again anyway. This is not one of my favorite concealers here. In the inside. And here's where I end up with a concealer mustache if I don't blend it out right. Okay. My chin is a lot better than it was. I had really bad red spots there. I have a few left. I'm going to cover those up. And the reason I'm doing the concealer before the powder is because it's a powder. If I was doing a liquid foundation, I would do the foundation first and then use the concealer. Okay. I have a little more red here. You can see that mustache, yeah. No, I had the finger. I didn't take the polish off. I was just testing it. It's been on there forever. I have to do my nails. Haven't done my nails. I'm so rough on them, even with gel polish. So it was really no point for me spending all that money on a gel manicure because within a day or two, they're chipping on me already. So, okay. And now I'm going to get my foundation out. It's my It Cosmetics Celebration Foundation in light medium. You can see that's good for my skin tone. Goes on really nicely. I mean, it feels like a little hard at first, but it's really not. And it goes on nicely. And I'm using my this is an old e.l.f. Kabuki brush. I've had this one for a long time. It's time for a new one. I think I've had this one for about 4 years now. Been a while. Okay. So get enough. Don't want to wreck my eye makeup. Okay. I always get it in the hairline. And I blend it down. Get the ears too, because, you know, you never know. It's kind of funny. Years ago, people would wear their foundation. There was really no powder foundation. It was liquid. And you see that distinct line of demarcation right here when people would put their makeup on. And then they go from one color to a totally different color on their neck. And I'd crack up laughing. And I shouldn't really say that because I'm also guilty of doing that myself way back when. And we didn't have beauty blenders. Oops, turn my light off. Like that. We had these little sponges, and we used to use them over and over and over and over. It was so funny using them over and over. We rinse them out, get them wet, and then keep using it. But now we use it a couple of times and then throw them away, which is a lot more sanitary anyway. So I didn't blend that out right. Okay. I don't plan on contouring today because I don't really feel like it. I have a couple of appointments today that I need to go to. And so, yeah, I'll go to those appointments today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to only use a little bit of the contouring Dolce de Leche. I'm using the contouring part. Alright, where's my brush? Clean it up. It's a little It Cosmetics brush. That's a really cute brush. I like that. I forgot. I got that in a package. I think it was for Valentine's Day. I don't remember when I got this, but it's a cute little brush. I think it was part of a set. Don't remember what set it was part of. I know what it was. It was part of this set with this. And it was also, I forget what else was in there. I think it was a travel size of one of the concealers that was in there. But anyway, let's get back on track. So I'm going to use this to contour just a little bit down the side. Just a little bit, not a lot today. And blend it in. I hope everyone is having a great spring. Our weather just cannot make up its mind whether it wants to be warm or whether it wants to be cold. It was in the 30s last night, freezing. So we haven't turned the heat off yet, which is kind of ridiculous considering it's already May. We should be having warm weather. Everything is blooming outside. Nothing in the viewfinder. A little more. Okay, wait. Yeah. And then I'm going to go into the, clean this off. I keep turning off my light on my mirror because it's just a smart demo. You just touch it slightly. Goes on and off. The It Cosmetics CC Plus Radiance Ombre Blush in Je ne sais quoi. So what I'm going to do is I'll use the same brush for that. I'm just going to go right over it a little bit. Okay, yeah, got it off. Oh wow, that's really got a lot on there. I'm going to have to blend that out with a different brush. Yeah. My eyes are watering already, and I don't even know why. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I gotta do it that way. Ooh. Way too much on that brush. Holy cow. Alright, I'm gonna have to get one of my other brushes to blend this out. Let me go get that brush. Okay, I'll use my e.l.f. complexion brush to blend it out. Clean it off a little bit. I used a little bit of power yesterday. Okay. That's a little bit better. There we go. I don't want this side to blend out all the way. I don't know. It doesn't really look right today. I don't know why. Hold on. I'm going to go get the other brush. Okay. I got the Heavenly Luxe French Boutique brush for the blush because for some reason this is not working today with the blush, but with the contour it's fine. Try this again, just a little bit. Teeny bit. Ah, it's a little bit better. There we go. I still have to blend it out. By the time I get done, I won't have anything left on my face. I actually like the way this came out. Doing the eyes first. Usually I end up with so much stuff creased below my eye. I'm going to turn this light off. And I'm going to come on in closer. And move this out of the way. can see. So this is what it looks like when I have my face done. Right now it is, oh, it's noon. It's noon already. Okay. So I'll check in later and let you know how things are going on with this concealer. Okay, guys? I'll see y'all later. Okay, guys, it's a 2.5 hour check-in, and I'm just going to move in close. You can see it's under my eyes, okay? It's still okay, but it's starting to settle into my lines. But around my nose, it has broken apart. I tried to add more, and all it did was accentuate my pores. So, and it's breaking apart on my chin. This is only 2.5 hours later, so this concealer will not make the whole day. So, concealer number 1 down. I'm not even going to do an end of the day check-in because I have an appointment at Ulta today. Okay, so this concealer is a fail. Alright guys, so take care and I will see you in the next video. Bye.